We love our village school so much. Our kids have been here for 4 years, going on 5 years now. And besides the academics, which are awesome, the kids love their teachers and they love their classmates. They come home and they tell me what they did today or what kind of service they did for others. And I think that's a lot of what I like a lot about the school, is because they serve others. They go out of their way, they go outside of the doors, the halls here, and serve others in different ways.
My husband and I decided to send our 2 girls here because of the church and school partnership. We saw how the church wrapped their arms around the school, supported it, and wanted the children to be involved in their local church.
Several years ago, we decided to send our children here because of the atmosphere. Also, because of the smaller class sizes, we felt like they would get a better attention and get all their needs met with a smaller class size, smaller student to teacher ratio.
We are definitely blessed with our teachers. They are very kind, very spiritual, and I love that every time we have a meeting with the teachers, it's let's start with prayer. And they have, in 5th grade, they have the kids lead out in their teacher-parent meetings.
So this past semester, each class had an opportunity to lead out in one of the school's chapels. I was blessed to be able to witness 2 of them, and it was amazing to see each kid have a part in telling the story about the great controversy, and they will remember this for the rest of their life. It is so important for these kids not only to hear these concepts, but to share them with others.
It was really cool to see the spiritual benefit of all of that on, my daughter who's participating and leading out, but also the other kids who are receiving that. It's a really big benefit. They have daily worships in their classrooms to start the day, prayers throughout the day. I know that they do a lot of assemblies for worships and joint as a school too, which I think is really beneficial.
Having our children being able to have a spot in the church services, whether it's through choir or reciting Bible memory that they have learned at school, seeing their teachers and their pastors on Sabbath and also at the school makes it feel like a big community, and it has been a blessing.
Some of the other benefits is, going back to creation, looking at the outdoor education. They really emphasize getting out in nature, doing all the outdoor stuff that you don't always get at a traditional school.
When Charlie was in 1st and 2nd grade, mostly they would go out and garden and then provide the gardening fruits of their labor, I guess, and hand that out to others.
They do a lot of community service outreach for the local community and also internationally as well. They'll deliver vegetables. We've had fundraisers for the foster organization and homeless shelter and missionaries across the ocean. And that gets the kids excited about service. Another great hands-on opportunity they have learned is about nutrition. They learn about food groups and fiber. My 7-year-old was reading our cereal box, looking to see how much fiber was in our cereal.
My older daughter in 6th grade got to make a canoe paddle this year. I mean, that's something that I never experienced in grade school. I think that was such a cool project to see when it was all finished, and we actually just hung it on her wall this week. And so it's really cool going in her room and seeing that and seeing how she had to take all that math and figure it all out, piece it all together. A lot of the other hands-on stuff they do, like the 3D printing, just taking all of the academics that they learned, but applying it to real life with the mini courses or just with the hands-on stuff that they do in their classes. It's really amazing to see. And again, I don't see a lot of other schools always doing that thing, that stuff. So it's really cool to see that here at the Village School.
I would say for parents that are wanting to send their kids here, they will be blessed. Their kids will come home with a feeling of serving others and wanting to share what they did that day. During first grade, when Charlie was in first grade, all the first grade families went on a camping trip near the beginning of school year. And from that moment on, all our families have just bonded. And we are a family. From the beginning, when we started going to school here with Charlie in first grade, we became a family with the other families here at the school. So I think that was just such a blessing, and we became a part of it.
The blessings of the past 4 years have been wonderful for our family. We have grown together spiritually, we have made friends that last a lifetime, and we are truly blessed to be a part of the VAES community.
I think for all the parents out there who are unsure of where they want to send their child, I definitely think the Village School is a school that you need to come and see. Spend a little time talking with the principal, with the teachers, with the spiritual leaders of the school. Spend some time in the classrooms and just kind of see, because it's unique here, it's different. Again, you just see God in every aspect, tying everything back to God and creation and the outdoor experiences that you get here. It's a real blessing. I encourage anyone to come here.
If parents are deciding which school they should go to, I would say come on to VAES. We're going to wrap our arms around you and welcome you into our community.